Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And we are working on the battleship, well, what might become a battleship one day. And let's see. I'm working on the hub. Now, how do I want this to go? Well, first of all, let's add some elevator stuff. Elevator tops. Because we're at the top here. Let's see, did we cut out the proper side for these? Oh, we did, and everything's glorious. Now, I really need to update this, template. Why'd you need to update this template? So I have the cutout wedge here. So far, I've had them all... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Not that one. Go. So far, I've had them all like this. Right, this wedge with a door here so you can access the button. Okay. Why aren't you using symmetry mode? Because I wanted the buttons of the elevators on the left. If I use symmetry on this side, or the other side, depending which side I put it down first, the other side would be on the right. I wanted all of them on the left. So, that's why we're using not symmetry mode. Alright, now, how am I going to do this? So I have the elevators spaced out, so there should be plenty of space, and let's do some controls while we are thinking about it. So, on the left, I want the button there to line up with that. Alright. So there we go. That is the controls. We're going to have the buttons just come up here. So, what's our first plan of action? First plan of action, probably 6 elevators is like way too many elevators. First plan of action is to take this knot and wire it into this and. Why? Well, that's because if the that knot is for the lockdown. So if did I use the right one? No, I used the code red lock. No, I used the right lockdown. Yeah, I used lockdown. So if the ship is in lockdown, the elevators don't work. See, nothing's flipping and flopping. But if the elevator is not in lockdown, then you can press the button. I also want to set it up so the elevator rails stop working. That's what the rail speed controller is for over there. But that is not set up yet. Alright, and what are you doing punching out the back? I like to use an extra piece of rail here just as an indicator of which direction the elevator is going. I will demonstrate. So we can grab that button and tie it to that rail, grab that button, tie it to the rail. So now, oh, rail's going down. Oh, it's coming up. So if it's down, and it's down, way down, I don't keep hitting this button, making the rail go up and down. I see, oh, there's an indicator the elevator's on its way up. Probably need to do that with all of these. And again, I probably will not use all of these elevators. Although, no, guess I can make it a challenge to myself to use all of these elevators. Have a 6-layer cake. By cake, I mean ship. Well, 8 bridge is going to count as 1. And the hub layer also going to be guest quarters as well. So let's just start mapping out. Not mapping out, but planning out designs for not designs, but well, I guess designs is going to be proper way to put that. Mapping out designs for floors. not floor layouts, but what floors we're actually going to need. Let's get some display modules here for elevators. I think you said you weren't doing symmetry mode. Well, this doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what side the button's on here. So let's say living quarters. No, maybe not living quarters. How about crew quarters? Why am I... Oh, because it's inside the block. Oh, get all the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. Oh, you filthy... Delete. There we go. Crew quarters. What's something else we're gonna need? Crew quarters, probably, offices, systems, something of that nature. And, let's see, what's a third one we're gonna need? Probably gonna need engineering. No, we're gonna separate offices and systems. We're gonna not really have a system room, we're just gonna have offices, engineering. Those are gonna take us to the important parts of the ship. And then over here, probably we're gonna need one to the hangars. And by hangars, probably we're going to have another hub that'll take... I want a subway running to hangars out in the front of the ship, and then maybe a couple in the rear. What else do we need? Let's have a floor dedicated to mid-bay. And engineering maintenance are all going to be the same. And then we're going to have a floor that's, what else do you need in a spaceship? With the bridge, we have guest quarters are going to be up here. Might even, like, stick something cool, like a garden or something, I don't know. Living quarters, or crew quarters. Quarters, yeah, I spelled that right. Offices. Engineering. Well, tell you what, let's do this as hangars. This one is mid-bay, brig, maybe, mid-bay. And this one, let's do this as officers' quarters. So the crew quarters and officer quarters are going to be the first elevators you get to. Then offices, mid-bay, engineering, hangars. Because these should be the crew should be able to get to the bridge quickly and to the offices quickly. So maybe do offices over here. So the officers can... I don't know. No, I think we're going to leave it the way it is. So now we have to devise elevators. So let's grab an elevator mid and see where does it put it. It's going to do like this. So this block in front of that most corner is going to be where the pillar is. We're going to use pink advanced for this. Or are you going to use pink advanced? Because it's a color that's going to stand out. And this is a temporary block. So right here. Yeah, alright. And so let's just do like 100. What are you doing? I am adding blocks here for elevator. Not elevator support, but to help me place elevators and keep them aligned. Let's see. 5. Let's do something like this. But this is going to determine the height of this ship. So I'm thinking it's not going to be 100 tall. Well, it's not 100 tall. It could be 100. So let's copy the selection. Oh, not there. Copy the selection, this corner to... sure, that corner. I'm going to have a blank, a floor, blank, a floor, a blank, a floor, a blank, a floor, blank, floor. I don't know how many floors that is. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. 6-ish. We might go lower for hangars. Okay. So that's all the room I will need vertically for 6 decks below the hub. Which is not bad. That's not even 50 tall, is it? Should be... Alright. It should be 55? Yeah. So I would like a gap in between every deck. Because, a couple of reasons. First of all, it's going to be easier to maneuver if I don't have decks stacked right on top of each other like I did in the frigate. But also it's going to allow me to put logic-y stuff in my doors in the, if I don't have, stuff here. So let's see here. Let's grab a lockdown door while I will demonstrate. Let's see here. Let's paste. Put a couple lockdown doors in here. Oh. So we will segment off the hub should there be a lockdown. So let's go ahead and admin. We're going to load in some elevator doors. No, not elevator doors. One door. Door up, down. Admin load as a block. And do a similar operation over here. And the same over here. Now these don't matter that they are all symmetrical or not. Over here. Let's see, and that is a knot for lockdown. So let's grab my lockdown knot and tie it here, 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 and here. On my door templates, I have labeled the where the lockdown controls go on with the red lights. So now, turn lockdown off. All these doors should be open and free to pass through. All right. But in case of lockdown, be able to watch them close. There we go. Now we're in lockdown. The elevators. Oh, that one still ticks. Let's make that not tick anymore. Lockdown in there. So now that we're in lockdown, elevators just stop moving, and now they do not register calls from the buttons. And these lockdown rail doors drop. So now I can have these lockdown doors on every level because they are 1, 2, 3, 4. They are 4 tall. My regular doors are 4 or 5 tall as well. So I can fit them on every level more easily. I had to finagle them with the frigate. So hopefully this ship will have a cleaner layout with a little more thought now that I have more experience with building with them. All right. So if you're in lockdown and you're in the hub level, you're just kind of trapped. I guess the only way out would be if you have faction permissions enough to get into this room and use the transporter. It'd be nice to be able to just totally undo or totally control the transporters as well. have like a knot system tied there. Oh, right. Well, that was fun. So we have our 6 decks planned out, and they might change what they are, but I'd still want 6 decks. The hangars being the lowest deck, I think. Well, we'll see about that. And engine, well, yeah, hangars probably need to be the lowest deck. Well, I don't really need them to be all sequential or segmented. I could have crew quarters on this side and officers' quarters on that side, so these 2 elevators could go down to the same level. So if they were to drop here, just have crew on the port and officers on the starboard. That might work, and even have pass-throughs. Still, I'm still kind of doing this as we go along, not really putting that much forethought into it. But just wanted to flesh this out, think about it. I'll probably do a little work off camera. That's probably a lie. But it's an honest lie. It's not an intentional lie. Oh, right, so there we go. Got our hub. I think the hub is basically done. Well, other than, the actual functionality of the hub, and we need to set some doors in here, but we can't do that until we get elevators in. All right, and of course, airlocks coming this way, and guest quarters this way. All right, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll dig you cats later.